Sometimes on the edge of shawls, or perhaps even in other places in our work, we want to create double increases. There are lots of different ways of doing that. Sometimes if it's a cable, you want to keep it as small as possible because you don't want any gap. If you want to use it on the edge of a shawl, then a larger gap is fine because you're probably going to have yarn overs and things in there anyway. On the edge of the half moon shawl, I've got a double increase, which is done by knit one, yarn over, and knit one through the back loops into the same stitch. So I'm just going to show you how you can do that. So I'm going to take one stitch and we're going to make 3 out of it. So we're going to knit into the stitch, then leave it on the needle, do a yarn over around the needle, and then we're going to go and knit into the back loop of that same stitch. Make sure again you push them all up very firmly onto the needle or they're not going to move, they'll be too tight. So you've got all of those 3 stitches are created, and as there was a yarn over in the middle, there will be a slightly more open part in the middle of it. But for a shawl, that should work just fine. If you wanted to do something that was a little bit more enclosed, like it was for cables, you might do knit into the front, back and front of a stitch like this. So you'd knit into the front of it, then swing around and knit into the back of it, and then you can knit into the front of it again. So you made 3 again, but it's more enclosed, but you do have a little bit of a line here in the middle. So the type of increase you're going to use will depend very much on the project you're using it with.